Would you believe it if I said I missed you? You're the only person I can trust.
Oh, sweetheart, you don't break into my house and then talk to me about trust. What do you want from me?
You fight better than anyone I know. And I have information. The Yakuza never left. Take out all of their enemies. Now, New York is ripe for the taking.
There are horrible things happening in this city. I'm done apologizing to you for who I am. What if that never happened?
The battle has begun, Matthew.
What we have started.
Daredevil Season 2 today here on the Netflix Review 2. In advance, I want to thank you guys for watching, all that good stuff. Hit the like button, subscribe, thumbs up, flex it out, whatever you guys doing, all things justice. Oh man, wow. So Daredevil Season 2. Honestly, it was kind of hard finding a centralized point. And what I mean by that is a centralized point, a place where we can find a good median to the show throughout the season, to where we can actually make a good linear path of what's going on and what's going on with everybody along that path. In a way we get that, and then in a way we don't, and that kind of corrupts Season 2, honestly. And like, don't take this the wrong way, I'm literally not trying to bash Season 2 of Daredevil, but like, the thing is, it was very good. There was good acting. There were some good cast members. There were some new additions. Obviously, if you guys haven't seen it, you guys can come back to this review later. I won't say any more while you guys are watching, but now's the time for you guys to leave. So here's the point. Season 2 entails the Punisher in the first 4 or 5 episodes. You see a little bit of him after that, and that's played by Jon Bernthal. May I say that he is meant for the Punisher role. If he's not the Punisher, there's probably about an 89, 93-ish% chance, weird number, I probably don't want to see the Punisher, because even though he doesn't have that immaculate build, that immaculate tone, defined strength all over, he still does have it. But the way he makes up for that is his attitude, his bulkiness, his stiffness, his seriousness within his family, and his vendetta to construct his path and outlook on life by killing and figuring out everything that happened within his own story. And like the fact that his family is no longer alive. And we all know how that happened. If you don't, read a comic book. But worst case scenario, I think the fact that the way they do it is pretty good. The way they do it is pretty good. The way they entail that. It's only an intro, so you don't get everything you want to know about the Punisher in the first, 5 episodes of someone else's show, being Daredevil. You get a taste, and it's a perfect taste, and it's so tasteful that it's the fact that they created 2 seasons of the Punisher for Jon Bernthal himself. We'll get into that. Stay tuned for more future videos. We're going to talk about that. But that we kind of revisit the love story of Matt Murdock being Daredevil. Obviously, there's other villains afoot. There's other things that are going on. There's a tension a little bit here and there between Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson. There's still a little bit of a tension based on the fact that he knows that Matt is Daredevil. He's trying to balance out the life still between being a lawyer and a vigilante at night. So the blind vigilante at night. So that's kind of what's going on for about the first several episodes. On top of that, he's trying to knock out the Punisher and figure out what's going on there. There's a lot of exploration. There's a lot of good story. Again, it shifts into the middle of the season within about the episodes 6, 7, 8, all the way to 12 or 13, if I'm correct. It shifts over to Elektra. So that's Elektra being his old girlfriend in college. There was a little bit of reminiscing there. We get some in-depth story, followed by some more stick. Matt Murdock's, trainer, technically, in fighting combat, ultimately using his senses. Granted, he does you know, Stick does take a little bit of a turn to a negative side. You guys can see what I'm saying once you explore more into the season 2, if you guys haven't already done that. The main point is Elektra is a shift of villainry or an adversary of Daredevil towards the ending of season 2. So I'm not even that big of a fan of Elektra, honestly. And then she's a nice hero or mid type of hero, anti-hero, whatever you want to call it. But she's like, the shift from Punisher to her, you know, John Bernthal's character goes to jail. Frank Castle, that is, goes to jail. A little bit of a conflict between him and Kingpin. He manages to escape, obviously, so then there's a little bit more of a conflict. It's like a jump back and forth. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm not going to say that season 2 is better than season 1. They live up to each other's expectations in the acting, for the most part. The fighting and combat and choreography is definitely more than on par and more than satisfying. The story is very, very well, and it's addicting to watch. So I guarantee you that you'll like it, but there is always a feeling that there's something missing, and that's something they didn't quite nail in season 2. So honestly, that is my pretty, you know, whole outlook of season 2. Overall, you know, I want to give it a I want to give it a B+. And I'm going to give it a B+. I hate saying that because you got the Punisher in it. You got Mr. Castle in it, along with Matt Murdock, along with the laughs of Foggy Nelson, along with Karen, and that follows by like she's starting to fall for Matt Murdock a little bit, and there's a little bit of like a love tension there, and they're trying to figure out how to get it to work, but it's not like something that it's not a love story that is completely cheesy and bullshittery, and it's not something we don't need. It's actually something that they carve into the whole scene of the season quite well, if I add on myself. But the thing is with that, you got to be careful when you do stuff like that. You can't go away from the main setting or theme. But all in all, like I said, it's a good season. It's watchable. It's more than watchable. It's just a couple things might hit you where you didn't expect it. But towards the end of the season, again, kind of getting into more spoilers here. Towards the end of the season, Elektra dies. Okay. There's a villain organization called The Hand. The Hand is the secret organization. They kill Elektra. Elektra saves her life from Daredevil about to be killed. I'm sure he would have found a way to come back anyways, but Elektra dies, and then obviously she doesn't stay dead because you kind of continue into the future of like past Daredevil. You go into the Defenders. Matt Murdock makes a big ever-changing decision to actually tell Karen Page he is the Daredevil. That is pretty crazy, and that helps him and her realize why they're almost, if so, I don't know, you gotta watch it, why they cannot be together in a way. So there's definitely that sort of thing, whether they make it work or not. Obviously, you continue on, you watch the Defenders, then you watch season 3 of Daredevil, which we will do quite soon here after this. That's kind of what carries on there. And thank you guys for watching. Like it up, subscribe, thumbs up, flex out, whatever you guys do on all things justice. Hit that like button. I got time to hit the like button, comment, let me know what you guys think. Hit that bell button, next latest and greatest video. If you guys like this review, let me know. I want to hear about it because I'm going to support back. You already know. Thanks, guys. Take care. Till next time.